Hello everybody, I'm Shawwall360 for today, and I'll be announcing the winner of this Red Velvet CD.
It is a CD.
I wanted to make sure. I will now be reading the comments to decide a winner.
Wait, before you do that, the guidelines for winning, I'm going to reiterate
The guidelines for winning
was that you had to leave a comment telling us your favorite Red Velvet concept, your least favorite Red Velvet concept, and why for both of them.
Okay.
If you don't live in the United States, you're not going to win, because I already said that, because I can't ship internationally.
Yes.
All right, so go.
And these are all the comments.
Okay.
First, by Euphoria Prism. My favorite RV concept was the Psycho era days. I think that the image was dark and mysterious. The video and photos left a bigger impact on their discography. It was mature and they all looked stunning. The concept and sound further prove that it gives them the most success, with Bad Boy and Peekaboo serving as additional proof. Everything was perfect, the only downside was Wendy's incident. The worst was the Oompa Oompa era? Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Oompa Oompa.
Probably the most basic concept they have done that did not serve anything. The video outfits are kind of ugly. Even Red Flavor, which looked cheap, left an impactful and lasting image of that specific era. Oompa Oompa really had nothing to offer in terms of the concept, especially since it was their second summer single that year.
All right. So, how do you feel about their comment?
I think it's a good comment.
Okay.
This one is from Alsk20.
Okay.
Is that how you pronounce it?
I guess.
Cool. My favorite Red Velvet concept is, and has been for a while, Bad Boy. I remember when the perfect Red Velvet was being teased, the fashion styling was so chic from the pinks to the fishnets. Then when the music video dropped, I was floored and obsessed with all of the different outfits and hairstyles. They looked like a clique I would envy and try to be a part of but could never be. The laid-back sound of the song perfectly matched the sleek fashion choices. Everything came together so perfectly. My least favorite concept for Red Velvet is still RBB.
Really Bad Boy.
Really Bad Boy, probably because I still do not like that song at all. I think they tried to give us a concept similar to Bad Boy since the song title was Really Bad Boy, but with a slight Halloween-themed twist, but to me it didn't translate well. I wasn't a fan of the yellows incorporated with the darker clothes or the orange, my least favorite color. While Bad Boy came off as rich and chic, RBB came off as cheap and clashing. And this one is by Winnie Tran. Bad Boy, the perfect Red Velvet repackage, was definitely the top golden peak for me. From the concept, outfits to the music, I don't know if you noticed, but in Bad Boy there's this part where Wendy sings a lyric and tells us to focus on her voice. The music literally stops for a brief moment and you can literally only hear her voice. Chef's kiss. Very top tier stuff. I think the only thing I didn't like about that era was the jewel case packaging. Shiny 2. YSM. But that didn't deter me from just falling in love with the group. Teary-eyed smile emoji. I actually missed their old stuff a lot. When Red Velvet released Dum Dum in one of these nights, I thought they can do no wrong with their music and it became easy for them to be one of my absolute favorite girl groups. Bad Boy solidified this thought because it felt like they can nail many concepts from quirky, cute, to badass queens. But if I were to be very honest, I have mixed feelings about their Reva festival concept. Zimzalabim and Oompa Oompa were title tracks that I couldn't really get behind. The photo shoot and visuals are very pretty, and the packaging is cute with their inclusions, but I'm still meh about the music. Queendom and Birthday also didn't really do much for me too. I'm still going to support them and follow them closely because I think they're such a talented group, but I can't lie that I haven't been too happy with the direction of their music. I really missed those old times. Seems like a lot of people are agreeing.
Seems like it.
This one's by Diana. Yay! Thank you for hosting. My favorite concept was Russian roulette. Pastel colors are my favorite color palette, and the outfits were cute with a hint of 50s elements. The MV and photo shoots were entertaining mainly because of the Tom and Jerry type cartoon elements. When I saw the cat character on the album packaging teasers, I got pretty excited because I thought we were going to get an extension of Russian roulette, but alas, it wasn't so. I don't understand why they brought the character back if that wasn't going to incorporate it in the music video at all. Anyways, that's a tangent. My least favorite concept was tied between Oompa Oompa and Really Bad Boy, but ultimately I'm going with RBB because of how disappointing it was compared to their previous release. The earlier teasers were gorgeous, teasing an elegant concept, but as we know, that's not what we got at all. I'm all for Halloween concepts, but I prefer the concept of peekaboo, chic with hints of elegant over RBB, late 70s, early 80s elements, but ended up looking cheap. Aside for how bad that song was, it wasn't a smart move to stray away from the Bad Boy concept so drastically because Bad Boy got a lot of attention, and they could have banked off that success with a similar concept. What I don't understand is that Bad Boy did extremely well internationally, while Korea prefers cute concepts. RBB was neither, so I don't know which target audience they were going for with that comeback. But at least it mentally prepared us for the roller coaster ride Reve Festival was. Oompa Oompa also gets points for better album packaging. It was a step up from RBB SM Jewel Case series. I'm hoping since SM ended their contract with LSM's music production company that we'll get much better releases for Red Velvet and SM artists in general. Side note, but I agree with the points you made about Cube. G-Idol is the only group that's keeping the lights on, and it's clear they all plan to leave once their contracts expire in 2 years. They're planning to rebrand Lightsome, but good luck to them. Okay. You all have a lot of opinions.
That's because I told them to have opinions, and they did such a good job.
My favorite Red Velvet concept was... Maybe Marissa.
Okay.
I hope I pronounced your name right. Did I say the other person's name? Yes, I did.
Okay.
My favorite Red Velvet concept was Dum Dum. I love that it's a red concept, but it's not related to summer as the ones following it were. It's a catchy song and fun video with the assembly line of them being dolls and the different looks on the school bus. I did want a Velvet title track for their first album, but looking back, I think SM made the right call with having it be a red one. Definitely my favorite red concept they've done and some of my favorite stages of theirs to rewatch. My least favorite concept of theirs is Zimzalabim because it is just not good at all. It reminds me a lot of new K-pop where a song has good verses, but then they ruin the song with a chanting chorus or just a beat drop EDM one. It's a shame because this was the introduction of Reve Festival, and I remember I was so excited about it until the MV dropped and I couldn't believe what I watched. It made me worry about the direction their music would be going. I feel the styling looked very cheap as well, terrible fast fashion outfits from Shein. The one shining star from this era is their B-side LP.
Yeah.
And this is by Hunty Slay Haha.
Okay. Hunty Slay Haha.
But instead of a H-A-H-A, it's J-A-J-A.
Okay.
Yay, a giveaway. My favorite Red Velvet concept was probably Psycho Era when it comes to the aesthetic and fashion. But not song-wise, overall the best RV era to me is the perfect Red Velvet with Bad Boy. The concept of the perfect red velvet was so good, and the songs are good, and it's on the way to being a K-pop classic. My least favorite RV concept was Birthday, LOL. I agree with your opinions on this era and that one certain concept should have been the main focus, but along with the photo shoot where they were in the house and it was very cool toned. The songs in this concept were also not up to par with my tastes for the most part. I actually preferred Feel My Rhythm minus the title track Feel My Rhythm. Thanks for reading and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too.
And this next one is from BB Okai.
Okay.
Happy New Year. My favorite concepts were Reve Festival in 2019. Not sure why we still have Reve Festival after the finale, but anyway, I love the album covers for Day 1, Day 2, and Finale. I think they're so creative and unique, and I love the lore from past MVs. Oompa Oompa would have to be my favorite out of the three, or is it Oomph Oomph?
No, it's Oompa Oompa.
Okay.
Oompa Oompa.
Because this one, okay. Because the MV is adorable and I love the storyline. My least favorite is Queendom. It was very lackluster and basic. I was very disappointed at the time because it was their first comeback since Wendy's accident and I was really looking forward to it, but the concept was basic and the song was boring. And this last one is by DSM. As always, the video was very enjoyable and entertaining. Looking forward to the Minho video too. My favorite red velvet concept would be Perfect Velvet Peekaboo, but not the repackage.
Oh, so not Bad Boy.
It is such a non-skip album full of the good red velvet R&B, like Perfect 10, and also weird dynamic songs like Attaboy and Look All in One. I also adore the concept for the album. The cover and cinematography that there was for it, unfortunately on a jewel case, but we got greatness on there. Least favorite or worst might unfortunately be Queendom Era, even though it had some amazing B-sides. The title track is not its biggest selling point. Concept was kind of what other groups were playing into that time, so it didn't feel fresh like most of their releases. Not bad, but is just something I have not seen myself going back into it when there is better red title tracks like Dum Dum or even Rookie. It was a little tough to choose, but this is the one. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too. Okay, now that you've read all of the comments, whose comment do you think deserves to win that beautiful CD that you're currently holding?
There's so many people.
And you know, that's a good prize. I know you're thinking, oh, it's just a CD, but that bitch is sold out. She is like $40 on eBay.
And this is Reve Festival?
This is the Reve Festival 2022 birthday.
And then that's what it looks like. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Which one do you think?
I can't pick because I would pick all of you if I could, but I don't have that many CDs. And also, I can't pick because there are a couple of people who left comments who I know personally, and it would feel like favoritism. So that's why I have to have you pick.
Okay. I think my favorite one. I think the winner should be maybe Marissa.
Okay. That's their username is maybe Marissa?
Yes.
Okay. Why did you pick maybe Marissa?
I thought they very concisely but in depth explained why they liked or why they didn't like a concept.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe Marissa is going to have to comment. Not have to comment, no. Maybe Marissa is going to get an email from me if they remember to put their email address on their YouTube page. So when you have like a YouTube page, like a landing page, there is a place where you can leave your email for people to contact you.
Mm-hmm.
If they remember to put their email address there, they'll get an email from showup360@gmail.com, and I will